reason is she can't pronounce my last name, which is Izbicky.
But I can spell it.
She can spell it, but she can't pronounce it. I'm Ed Izbicky, Major U.S. Air Force retired. I'll give you a fast rundown on what happened. I flew F-86 Sabre jets over in Korea, and on my 26th mission, we got boxed in about 8-1 with MiGs, and unfortunately I was knocked down. I bailed out doing about 550. I was on fire and everything, and I was captured immediately and by the North Koreans, and they took care of my wounds and gave me some seaweed to eat, and they turned me over to the Chinese, which I hope there's none in here. But the Chinese didn't treat me very well. I was up there for 8 months in solitary confinement the whole time. Constant interrogation and everything. I was sentenced to 100 years of solitary confinement, or until I signed a germ warfare confession, which I didn't do. They had me face 3 firing squads, and I dug my own grave 3 times, put on the side of the mountain. I was put in a little hole on the side of a mountain for a week without food and water. And they released me and tried to interrogate me again. And I didn't, so they put me back in the hole again for another week. And they kept moving me from different places. And the war ended in July, and they let me know in August. And they finally put me on a train and sent me down to Panmunjom. And there were 23 of us that had bad sentences, and they kept us way away from all the rest of the POWs until we were released. The last day was the 6th of September. They let us go on the 5th. I decided to stay in service. I still like to fly, so I joined the Air Force again, and I flew fighters for Air Defense Command. I taught survival school out in Reno, Nevada. And that's where I met my wonderful wife, Sue, who was a nurse at the time. And we got married in 1958, and I was drafted into Strategic Air Command, where I flew KC-135 refuelers until I retired here at McCoy Air Force Base in 1969. I put in a little bit more than 21 years. I fought in World War II, I fought in Korea, and I also fought in Vietnam.